Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. GReimer here, coming at you once again from Planet Humble. This thing that I'm sick and tired of these slow drones. Go make me money. That thing still hasn't launched. Okay, that thing hasn't launched since last week. All right, it's still just sitting there, and the drones are overworked. They're not doing their thing. They're not doing their thing. So, like, here we go. See, like I said, it's just producing. Look at there's silk just sitting in here. There's superfood that was back there ready to go, and it was just sitting here not doing anything. All right, so in 570 seconds, I will be able to make better drones. Oh, no, actually, I just realized I had to buy the thing, don't I? And I currently don't have enough funds, so I need this to come back. Then I need to buy it, and then I need it to go again. Now, I should have enough stuff to actually sell for that to go right away anyway. But even if I don't, I'm launching it. I need those tier 2 drones, like, yesterday. Okay? Like, yesterday. Look at this. I got so much superfood being made. I still have the bugs in my inventory, for crying out loud, from last week. All right. And once that's done... Sandstorm. Once that's done, I should be able to make a much better farming setup here too, because I'll be able to start making fertilizer much faster. Okay, so that's a good thing. Look at this. I'm just producing superfood like crazy. Is it done? Is it done? No, it's not. Holy cow! It's still producing superfood. Are you done with all the beans back here? You are done with all the beans back here, but what about the ones up top? I don't really see any up there either. I think you're done. I think you're done. All right, sweet. Let me go wait out the sandstorm, and we also got to wait for the rocket to land again so I can get the money. Okay, because my drones are not keeping up with stuff, like I am ending up with inventories full of things that I'm moving manually. So we are in dire needs of the tier 2 drones, okay? Like really bad. We need them very bad. So this will be a good thing once that rocket comes back with all that cash on it, because then we'll finally be able to get this over the top. Now, there's another way that we can make a bunch of cash. I got a bunch of iron. We're just gonna or dolomite. I mean, we got a bunch of dolomite. I do have a bunch of iron too, but we're gonna just kind of throw that in there. I do have a bunch of iron too. It's also out here. This thing is not being emptied despite it being filled up with uraninite. This thing is not being emptied, so it's getting overflowed with iron and whatnot. Let's just yoink that out of there too. So this is what I'm talking about. The drones are not keeping up. Let's quick bite to eat. The drones are not keeping up. You know what? So that's okay. Let's throw that in there, even though that doesn't go in there. That's fine. So I'm in the business, though, of making money. I'm in the business of having business, all right? So once these drones come back, we can start collecting resources so much faster, moving things here and there, to and from, and I think it's going to go a lot smoother. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to make scads of money right away. I still have the farms here that are producing the stuff that's selling cash, or selling stuff to make me cash. But what I really need is a portal generator, okay? This thing. Now... there's some things, though, that go with that are a little pricey. Energy multiplier fuses, specifically. That's what I got to save up for next. Now, I could sell my 2 butterflies that I have, my obese butterflies, and make like $9,000 doing that. And it's really tempting. I might do that, because like I said, I can always buy those back, remember. That might actually just happen in this episode, all right? Because energy multiplier fuses are very pricey. So before we actually do launch this next rocket, when this comes back, I'm going to have to try to tell it to not launch right away. Before we launch the next rocket, I got to make sure I order all the things that I want on there. And then I send them up into space, and I hope they come back. So, yeah, I got to make sure to intercept this when it comes back. What time does it come back? Ooh, another 280 seconds. Okay, well, I got some time to kill. Ooh, another sandstorm. All right, I'm just sitting here in the dark. It's nighttime. Planet looks really cool. I'm just sitting here in the dark, watching this timer tick down, waiting for my trade rocket to return so that I can intercept this thing. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, Self, I got a whole buttload of sellables right here too. Self, what's the best strategy here? All right, so these things take energy multiplier fuses, and those are going to be kind of expensive. I could sell my 2 obese butterflies that I have, the big fat boys, and that would make me about $9,000. Now, I don't know how expensive the energy multiplier fuses are. I don't recall that. I've seen it before, but my brain is like a sponge. It just kind of leaks things out and then dries up every once in a while. So it doesn't absorb things. It just dries up. So I don't remember what they are, but in about 30 seconds I can look. Now, if they are more than $9,000 for both of them combined, then I got to probably change my strategy here, because otherwise I'm going to have to farm up a bunch of money just to be able to afford this portal generator. However, if I were to build the portal generator, I could then go through and try to find more money. Ooh, I just made a whole bunch of money too. Look at that. Sweet. All right, so I'm over 12,000 now. I'm going to have, in fact, a little surplus. I'm going to have like 2,000 extra. So keep that in mind. So when this rocket shows up here, I got to disable the auto launch. I'd be getting roasted right now. Seriously, I'm getting a mega tan right in front of me right now. I'm going to be pale white on the back and be like crispy on the front. Okay, let's go ahead and disable this auto launch thing, all right? Now, let's look in here. How much are the energy multiplier fuses, okay? Right here, energy multiplier fuse, $6,000. Okay. So, I'm going to have about 2,000 left over, 2,400 left over if I buy the tier 2 drones, right? And if I sell both of my obese larvae, that'd be 9,000 more. So I'll be looking at 11,000. Oh, I'll be really close to being able to afford those. Okay, so here's my conundrum. Do I purchase the tier 2 drones like I've been planning this entire time and go broke? Except I'll have like $2,000 left over. And then with that, do I go and put maybe sell my obese larva? And then I don't want to do that though because those things are really... I mean, I can buy them back. They're right here. I know it's not obese, but that's what I always read it. It's OSB, butterfly. I call them obese larvae. The big fat boys. I could buy them back. I could absolutely get them back for the same price too. They cost the same as what they sell. Later. I could get them back later. Or do I buy the energy multiplier fuses, build the portal generator, and make money that way? I'm only going to need, like when you look at how much money I have, I'll have 2,420 left when I buy the tier 2 drones. Selling the two will give me, I'd be at 11,420. I'd only need 580 more to be able to afford the two obese, or not the obese ones, but the two energy cells then, which is really only a couple of rockets launched, so it would be doable. However, I think I'm going to go the other route. I've been trying to get the tier 2 drones this entire time, but if I go the other route, I could find more money in another section of this planet in the wrecks that I discover. And then in doing so, I don't even have to open like the reactor or anything like that. I could just find it in the wrecks. And I could end up making some serious bank doing that. And then I could buy the tier 2 drones. I could buy the 3x3 living compartment. I could buy the lockers, the tier 2 lockers this entire time that I've been waiting for them. These guys right here, tier 2 lockers. They are actually in this tradable menu here. I could buy these two. I could buy everything. I could buy more fat butterfly larvae if I wanted to. I think I'm going to do that. I've been trying to save up for the tier 2 drones this entire time, and I think I'm going to instead buy 2 energy multiplier fuses so that I can build this portal generator and then make money from there. I hope that's the right choice. I really do. Okay, energy multiplier fuse. We're going to look for 2 of those. Hopefully that's the right decision to make. Let's take all this crap out of here and just eject it into here completely. And then we're going to enable and be gone, rocket. I'll see you in 588 seconds. I hope I made the right choice because I am going to be broke basically when you get back. Boy, I hope that was the right choice. Okay, well, in the meantime, we got 580 some seconds to waste until that thing gets back. We got a bunch of food in here that needs to be emptied. The drones just aren't keeping up. So the tier 2 drones are absolutely necessary. But I think today we're going on an adventure. Okay, I'm going to take what pulsar I have, and I'm going to use it to get to some distant galaxies. Now, when this thing comes back and I can build this, I do have another conundrum, all right? This thing takes 1,890 power to run, and I have 18.6. Okay, so I've got a little bit of an issue. I need more power. Now, almost 1,900 power, and each one of these things only produce 330. I'm going to need 8 of them. About 8 of them to actually power this thing. I mean, I got a lot of uranium, but I don't think I have that much, okay? So we have another problem. Before this thing even gets back, we have another problem. And ironically, it actually has to do with energy. And if I could use one of those energy multiplier fuses to boost the power, then I wouldn't have a problem. But if I use one, I'm not going to have them to build the portal generator. So boy, that's a conundrum, isn't it? Okay, well, I need like 8 of them, and I don't think I have enough uranium for that, which means I might have to dabble with pulsar. I can build 2. I can build 2. I might have to dabble with pulsar, because then I could always make one of these bad boys, and that would almost get me enough. I'd still have to make the 2 other nuclear reactors, but that would almost get me enough. That's going to take 5 pulsar, which I don't have a lot, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't have a lot. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, these energy multiplier, or these fusion cells, they take 3 each. I need more pulsar. Okay, I can make pulsar. Ooh, God, ooh, this is turning into a web of problems, isn't it? I can make pulsar. What does it take to make pulsar? Osmium, zeolite, iridium, uranium, and methane cartridges. I could also find pulsar if I find more dragon eggs, and I do know where a couple of them are, but I'm not guaranteed to get the actual pulsar quartz from that. I could get the other versions of quartz from it. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's go grab some supplies to make some pulsar. All right, there we go. I made 5 more pulsar, so that's good. That'll help out a lot. Now, it is raining like crazy out here. Cats and dogs, meow, woof, coming down from the sky, all right? But I need to get more pulsar, I think. Hold on, how much do I have? How much do I have total? Okay, so it's going to take, because this portal generator takes 2 of these fusion energy cells, and each one of these fusion energy cells takes 3 pulsar. So that's going to take 6 pulsar total. So that's that. Then it's going to take 5 just to make the this thing. Okay, so that's 11. And then what else does it take in here? Is there any more pulsar anywhere in there? I don't think so. I think we're good. I think I might have enough. I think I might have 2 extra, which isn't a lot, and it's probably not enough to open up a portal, actually, with the portal generator, so I'm probably going to need to make more, but that's okay, because I think I can. I think I can. I'm like the little engine that could. I think I can. So, first I should probably drink some water or something before I die, because it won't matter if I have enough pulsar or anything. So, let's do that real quick. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to need to make some more pulsar, so let me just grab a couple more bits of this stuff. Let's make 3 more. 3 more. Alright, got 3 more. Good. Now, these flares might come in handy here in a little bit, but that's because I tend to get lost inside of wrecks, and I might be exploring them here in a little bit. So we got 11, and we got 5 extra pieces of pulsar. All right, so I'm going to need that to open up a portal to get to one of these locations. All right, so we need 11 to do what we want here. Let's go ahead and get some power going here. We're going to need 4 pieces of super alloy. I'm kind of excited. I'm excited. This is stepping up. This is like bumping up the game a little bit. I'm taking a risk here because I did not buy the tier 2 drones like I really wanted to. Like, I've been saving up for episode after episode, but we took a risk here, and hopefully this pays off, and it's not like a giant mistake. All right, let's go ahead and place that down. That should increase us from, what, the 18 power that we had to, like, 1,000 some that we have. Now, that's still not enough. All right, this thing sucks up a lot of power. That's still not enough. Yeah, okay, so we're at 1503 right now, and this thing takes 1890, so we still need more. We're also 60, almost 65% of the way to the amphibian stage. I haven't even touched the fish stuff yet, so we're kind of terraforming faster than I can keep up, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm a tough guy. I can take it. I'll catch up in a little bit. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we're gonna grab a couple pieces of super alloy, and then we're gonna need some water and some explosive powder, I believe, right? Yes. Okay, running low on explosive powder. I'm pretty sure you make that somehow. I can never remember the recipe, but whatever. I'll figure it out. All right, so let's see. If I put these 2 down, that should attack on another 660 some-ish power. So we should hopefully have enough power then to power up this portal generator, and hopefully it's just in time too. So put some more green balls down over here. We got a whole bunch of green balls all over the place. So you got the field of fusion right there. So let's get on over here and check real quick to make sure we have enough power. So remember, these things take 1890 for power, and this we now currently have 2166. We have enough. All right, sweet. Now I just need this rocket to land, and we should be in business. Still going to take another 2 minutes. All right, well, let's get some stuff ready in the meantime. All right, so we're going to need 2 of these fusion energy cells, right? Now we're going to need a few more to open up the Starform Robotics like ship that they want us to open up. I was going to do that anyway, so it's not really like I'm doing it for them. I was just going to do that because I'm a greedy guy and I like free stuff. So I was going to go in there and try to steal it, acquire it all from them, do the strategic transfer of equipment to another location, or STEAL, from their ship to my facility here. But that's for a future GReimer to worry about, so screw that guy. All right, let's get some stuff to make a couple of these fusion energy cells, because we're going to need them to build this portal generator. Let's get over here and boop, boop, make 2 of those. All right, sweet, we got them. We still got some extra pulsar to try to open up a portal. Hopefully it takes 5 or less. We're looking for probably like difficulty 1 or 2 or so, something not too difficult, because I'm not going to have a whole lot of like flares. Do I have any flares in here? I don't have any flares. I have this production multiplier fuse, which would probably be good and best served over at like the silk generator. But the problem is that I'm already having trouble keeping up with the production on that. Like, I'm already backed up with stuff. So in reality, just producing it faster won't really help me much at the moment. I need the faster drones. I absolutely need them. All right, so what else goes in this thing? We need a microchip compass, which I believe is like some magnesium and some silicon. Microchip compass, magnesium, silicon, and 2 pieces of aluminum. Let's go get it. Bam. All right, we got the compass now. So what else is in here? We need the energy multiplier fuses. We need 2. Ooh, there's my money. There's my money. Okay, now we have to go over there and grab those things before the thing launches again. we need 2 super alloy rods too, but we need to grab this thing before it launches again, because I still have it set to automatically launch. So let's get our tan. Let's work the backside here. Let's work the glutes, tan the glutes a little bit. Ah, yeah. Get all on the upper back too, the triceps. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, let's grab the energy multiplier fuses out of there, and let's just immediately load this bad boy up again, and so that it can get going right away and make me more money, because if this ends up being a whoopsie, then I'm going to want as much money as possible. Oh, yeah, here we go. Boom, be gone. All right, sweet. So, all right, now we got the energy multiplier fuses. Big step forward. We need the 2 super alloy rods, and then we should be in business. We're in business. All right, we got the 2 super alloy rods. We're ready to go. Now, where is this portal going to go? I wouldn't mind keeping it somewhat close to this building, because as I exit the portal, I'm going to want to be able to quickly come back and dump my inventory. So, I mean, right here would be pretty close. Pretty close place, huh? Let me grab a little bit of iron so we can make like a pathway out to this thing. And then I think I'm going to put it right there in the middle. Right smack dab in the middle of this place. All right, portal generator. Look at this bad boy. All right, sweet. Let's try to get it at the same elevation. I could just connect it right to the side here, but that doesn't look quite right, does it? Like, I think raising it up would make a little bit more sense, so we can get the ladder kind of in here. Hold on. Can I place this thing first and then connect a walkway to it? Is that a thing, or is it going to be like a big problem, and it's going to be like, no, you can't do that at all? Let's try to get a walkway connected right here. Maybe it's one of those ones where you have to look at a certain way, because sometimes it's like that. Okay, nope, didn't work. Let's take that thing down. Let's first build the walkway out to it, and then we'll see if we can't connect that to the walkway. Oh. Okay. Well, we're learning some things. So if it's offset a little bit, it looks like I can connect this thing right up to it, which is very strange. I would rather it be like right there, but maybe if I trick it. Can I trick it? I tricked it! Yes, I can! Super hacks F8. Bug report. Alright, what do we got in here? Scan for distance Rex. Let's see. Now, word of caution. Alright, so here's a portal with only 3. Difficulty 1, rarity 1. Not bad. I like that. In fact, we're just going to go ahead and open that right away. Word of caution. I have built one of these things before that totally broke space and time. It's happened. I don't think Sentinel Corps anyone even knows that happened. They're unaware of it, but I've done that. So hopefully, I mean, I did totally cheese this too, so hopefully I didn't do that again. That would be awkward. Actually, you know what? This thing is totally floating too. Let's see if we can't get some supports underneath this. Oh, they don't actually line up. How about that F8 bug report? That is really awkward. You think that they would line up? Actually, let's put it back here. So at least it looks like it's somewhat supported. At least a little bit. There we go. And maybe another one back here. Like so. Good. And I don't know if we need one up front here, because I think that's connected into that just fine. Alright, so sweet there. It looks like it's at least supported underneath. Now, I need to top off my vitals, empty my inventory, especially the pulsar. I kind of want to keep that. Now, the goal here is to find more pulsar. That would be ideal. I like how this is a pulsar locker and it's just filled with circuit boards. Find more pulsar, which would be the goal. I'm going to take a few bits of iron because I like to use them. If I don't have flares, I can at least use iron as ways of marking my way out. Let's drink some water. I'm going to grab a thing of water. And then also, I'm going to eat some food. And I'm going to head on out. You know, I'm just going to grab some food too, just in case bad things happen. All right, let's see if I can go through this portal without breaking time and space. Let's take one last look at my nice little town I got coming together here and hope that I live through this. Okay, well, no time like the present. Fingers crossed, fingers, toes, everything you can cross. Legs crossed, arms crossed, eyes crossed. Let's go! Yay! And... there's a portal! Yes, okay, I'm alive. I'm alive and there's lava everywhere. Ooh, I don't know if that's good. Okay, so now, something cool. Oh, there's a lava everywhere, too. Something cool that they've added is that there's a beacon actually on the portal, so I can find my way back easily enough. I don't think I'm going to be finding much water here, so good thing I brought water with me. But I do need to find a wreck. Now, along the way here, I can absolutely find, like, chests and stuff, but I do not want to jump into lava because that would probably end my adventure real fast. So I gotta like snoop around a little bit, scope this place out a little, and see if I can't find some chests laying around someplace. Let's get to higher elevation and then see if I can't spot anything from up above. Chests lying around, but there should be. I'm phasing into rocks. Something's not right here. There should be a wreck somewhere out here on this part of the planet. Now I'm still on Planet Humble, but I am just out there somewhere now. I don't see any blue boxes anywhere. That's kind of what I was hoping for. It's kind of hard to see here too. It sort of looks dark and gloomy. But, oh, there's a chest right there. Haha! All right. Let's go see what our first treasure is. Please be like $5,000. $100. That's better. Hey, some sulfur. That's good. Hey, a flare. Good, good. All right, some iridium rod and stuff. That's cool. That mutagen's also good. We're just going to take everything out of here and break that down. I've spent all this money to get here. I'm going to take everything I can. I can always take multiple trips back and drop off my inventory. So it's not like I am actually trapped here. I do have a beacon marking off how to get out of here. And half my inventory is already full, so all right. I'm always nervous going to different parts of the planet because who knows what you'll run into here. You know, I mean, who knows? Maybe aliens exist on this planet, but I am looking for a wreck somewhere, as well as other loot that might be here. Okay, after several minutes of searching, and I'm in a little underground section right now, I have not actually found any other crates, and I haven't found any signs of a wreck anywhere either. I have to watch out because I'm pretty sure that rock can burn me if I step on it too. So I'm still looking, trying my best not to dip my toesies in lava. But so far, nothing. Aha! Okay, there we go. I got way up here. This is the very top of the map from what I can tell, other than maybe over there, you know? And the portal's right down there. But from up here, there's also bugs. There's bugs appearing here. But from up here, I can see right there is signs of wreckage. Okay, so that would be where the wreck would be. So far, they're just these ugly worms so far, but that would be the wreck would be over there. I wouldn't mind spotting like another chest or two before I go in there. I mean, at least something on the outside here. But honestly, just that one crate is the only thing I found so far. Yeet! So I'm a little saddened by that, but you know what? Hey, I made some money. There's a little consolation prize. Aha! Found a chest. Sweet, what's inside here? Oh, a production multiplier fuse. That's really good. 100 terra tokens, 1,000 terra tokens, and a piece of Quesar quartz. Sweet. I will take all of this stuff, actually. That is great news. So that's what, 1,200 bucks I made just by going in here. Not quite the, how much was it? 12 grand it took to get here in the first place, but it is a start, and I didn't find any pulsar. If I could find like 3 bits of pulsar, technically this trip will have been for free then, and I will be basically going for profit after that. So I need. Ooh, there's another chest. There's another chest right there. I'll be because the pulsar is what it took to open the portal to get here. And there's another 100 terra tokens. Sweet, some frog eggs. Nice. Oh, those are legless. Those are legless frog eggs. That's the really twisted joke because they look like Darth Maul. And if you know anything about Star Wars, Darth Maul kind of. Yeah, he got chopped in half. He doesn't have any legs. I mean, don't watch Clone Wars and you won't know that he got robotic ones later, but whatever. So he's technically legless. And these frogs that look like Darth Maul are called legless. So, twisted humor. I like it. All right, let's pick up the crate there. So sweet. I did find a couple more crates before I got around to actually finding the actual wreck. that looks like there's a lot of space down there. It's like I wouldn't doubt if there's another crate down there. But let's keep circling the perimeter and see if we can't find anything else. I'm going to have to drink my water here in a little bit. And I'm probably going to have to go take a big old dumperooski back at the base before I even go inside the wreck. Let me check down here in this little crater area that I saw from up above. I wouldn't mind taking a peek just to see if there are any extra crates down here. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Alright, we're getting close to where the wreck actually is. It was just somewhere over there. Alright, no more crates that I can find. However, here appears to be the actual wreck to explore. Now, this looks like a door that'll open up later if I powered it up. But to do that, I would have to use 3 more pulsar, and I've already spent 3 on this trip. So let's go down here. I don't have a lot of... I have 1 inventory space, not much. But these are the procedurally generated wrecks, and they're kind of a maze. Okay, like they're... Ooh, here's some stuff. Ooh, 100 terra tokens, I'll take it. All right, let's just drop a flare right here. All right, and then we're going to change the color, and we're going to change this to green. And this will signify... which way to go out. So if I turn on my, I can't really see that. That still looks like white to me. That doesn't. It must be the color gradient here in this map. All right, let's drink our water before we pass out from dehydration. So it looks like we can grab some stuff here and bring it back. We do have some explosives too. That'd be a good idea. Let's leave the explosives and the flare here. Let's grab the Kesar and maybe. Well, we can technically leave the seeds here too. I don't really need those for anything either. I wouldn't mind grabbing some valuable stuff to bring back. Ooh, there's another one in here. Now, ignore the fact that these kind of look like cryo sleeping chambers. I don't see anybody inside them. Although that would be freaky if there was. Developers, there's a crazy idea for you. All right. Let's see, what do we got in here? Another production multiplier fuse. That's really good. All right, there's some other stuff I wouldn't mind grabbing. Let's heat some iron into there. Now, I usually use that to leave behind, but I'm finding enough flares that I don't think I need it. So we'll just go with what we got here. These bacteria samples are easy to make. Mutagen is a little bit more tougher to make, so we'll skip through that. Now, the flare to get out of here is right there. It's hard to see because it's supposed to be green, but it's hard to see because of the shading that there is in this world here. Now, I have not found any pulsar quartz. I did find a little bit of extra cash. I'm up to like 4,000 some. So if I sell the obese butterflies, there's 2 chests here. Ooh, there's a map screen in there. That looks crazy. All right, what's in here? A tree pot blueprint. That's great. Pulsar, great. All right, so we need 2 more and we'll have broken even. Another flare and a rocket. We can leave the rest there for right now. There is the what's this thing called? The container, the reactor, fusion reactor. Jeepers, like my brain just shut off right there. I'm all excited and flustered. Some Kesar quartz, good. All right, good. Let's eat my food so I can grab one more thing. I'm just looking for. Oh, here we go. This is the main vault room. There's 2 vaults in here. What do we got? All right, so we got 5,000. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so sweet. So we've made up enough money to buy one of those energy multiplier fuses so far, and we're getting very close again to being able to afford the tier 2 rockets again. Just like that. Bam. This might have actually been the correct choice. I might have actually done the right thing for once. Pastera seeds can go in there. Let's take the mutagen. All right, what do we got in here? Okay, no more money. That's fine. We got some nitrogen. Basically, everything's crap in here. Nothing's really good. Nothing's super good in here. Nothing's jumping out at me. Now, we have a lot of iridium rods, so I'm going to leave one behind. I'll take the tier 3 mutagen for right now. The rest of the stuff we can kind of make. So that one was kind of a bust. But the 5,000 terra tokens was definitely cool. We have 1 pulsar quartz. I was hoping to find at least 3 if we can. There's an upstairs to this place, too. I should probably start leaving behind little ways to get back, like flares. All right, let's drop one here. Let's change the color of this thing. Yeah, to green. We'll leave it at green. That's how I get back. Follow the flares. All right, so let's go through here. I bet you this opens up fully. Yeah, there's a crate right there. Or can I break this down? No, I can't. I can't reach that crate either, but there's one right there. I bet you this opens up if I power up the reactor. All right, so this looks cool. This looks really cool. Okay, I can break it down. Deconstruct planet viewer. What goes into planet viewer? Hold on, I gotta know what goes into it. Okay, blueprint. Okay, well here let's. Yeah, okay, so silicon was into it. It looks like there's blueprint for a planet viewer. Good, good. Okay, good thing I broke this thing down because that was cool. Zeolite and solar quartz. Ooh, solar quartz, huh? Let's just drop one of these things without actually lighting it. Grab the solar quartz. I'm doing some triage here. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that was really cool. I didn't realize you could break things down to get the... Oh, look at that. You can change the color of the chair. Sweet. Let's go and go with the green chair on this one. I like it better. Can't see it at all, though, so that's a shame. I wonder, can you... Ooh, you can deconstruct this. Can I get a blueprint if I deconstruct it? No, but I can get some smart... Oh, I can! Oh, well, this is interesting. Okay, well, I'm actually making fertilizer, so I'm going to drop that for a second. Let's grab the blueprint. Is that a cozy chair? It is. Very interesting. Smart fabric is... Okay, my inventory is not good. What's in this thing anyway? There's a blueprint that I probably don't need and some other stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to go dump my inventory before I finish exploring the rest of this wreck. I've got so much junk in my inventory already. I just gotta go take a dump. Quick emergency dump run. Dump run. Do. When you really gotta go, do a dump run. When you really gotta go, do a dump run. Alright, so I gotta quick dump my inventory here, and then we're gonna head right back out. I'm gonna keep some of the flares with me, though. Actually, real quick, let's just learn these blueprints so that I don't have to store them. And we can learn how to make a cozy chair and a planet viewer. I'm definitely making one of those things. That looks so cool. Cozy chair. Planet viewer. Nice. Now, what does it take to make... It's probably the stuff that it took to deconstruct it, I'm guessing. But I'm guessing, yeah, planet viewer, yeah, solar quartz, iron silk, yeah, it was the stuff it took to deconstruct it. Smart fabric, we gotta go grab some of that stuff. Oh, I had a piece of pulsar in here. Interesting, okay. So this is all the different colored quartz that I have. So I've been storing in this locker, but I do have 2 pieces now, so okay. All right, there's something. Working my way towards getting more, so I probably could... Oh, a tier 6 backpack! Just in time! Oh, it takes some pretty heavy stuff. Magnetar and Blazar quartz, circuit board, and obsidian. Let's grab that stuff I believe I have. I believe I have it. Maybe Blazar, and yes, I do have that, just barely. Okay, we're all good. I just gotta grab some obsidian, which I don't have a lot of that, but I do have enough for this. Ah, tier 6 backpack, more storage space. That was a heck of a time for that to unlock. All right, I still gotta learn the tree pot, but I also gotta store some stuff, and then I'm going right back in that portal. All right, tree pot unlocked. All right, mutagen can all go in here. Fertilizer can go in here. That's starting to fill up. It's starting to do its thing. So that farm is working slowly but surely. I'm getting distracted with other things, so I got some time to kill here. Okay, let's just top off the vitals real quick, and then let's dive right back in there. All right, we're going back to the wreck. All right, now that I actually know where it is, it shouldn't be too difficult to find again. It's right over there. And is there any chests I missed on the outside here over in this area? Because I didn't really look in this area too closely because I had found the wreck and I just kind of got to... Yep, right there. What do we got in here? Oh, money. I like it. Let's grab some more flares. I'm going to grab the uranium rod, but I'm going to leave the uranium rod because I actually have quite a few of them. Actually, you know what? I'll take this one because it's on the outside, but other than that, because I don't want to be like, oh, I missed a chest. Well, I'll take that one, but I don't actually really need it, and if need be, I will be dropping it. Oh, there's another one. There's another chest right here. What do we got? Oh, 100 terror tokens, an effigy, nice. More stuff, more flares, which will come in handy for exploring. Grab everything just because I'm going to break that down. And then I'm going to kind of drop some stuff because I don't really need this stuff here. So I'm going to leave some of this stuff behind. I'll grab the iridium rod for now, but I'll drop it later if my inventory gets full. All right, let's get back inside this wreck and do some exploring. All right, I got some more flares. We're good. I already searched this stuff, I believe. Yes, there's actually another flare in there. I'll grab the explosive, but once again, I'll leave that behind if I need to. I don't really need explosives too much unless I come across an area that I need to blow up. Let's see, we came from in here. All right, so the smart fabric, or farts maverick, if you want to call it that. I'm going to be sure to grab as much of that as I can. And let's yeet that in there. We're going to grab the smart fabric out of there, and the blueprint I don't really need. I can make that. I can make a lot of this stuff. I'm going to store that in there too for right now. Yeah, I can make a lot of this stuff. All right, let's get looking around. Is there anything else I can break down in here? That there's another chair right there that I might be able to make a blueprint out of. I don't think so. Fertilizer. Put that in here too, just in case I come back for it later. All right, exploring on inward into the ship. Made some more money there. That was pretty sweet. Exploring further into the ship. Let's see what else is back here. Oh, there's another crate right here. Ooh, 100. I like it. Let's grab some cases. There's another piece of pulsar. All right, sweet. I got 3. I think I got 2 from this area alone. But there's still more to find, I'm sure. So I think I got my my money back, so to speak, with pulsar. The rest of the stuff can stay for right now. Ooh, this is cool. I like how the plants are growing in right there. That's pretty sweet. This looks like a jet engine. That looks crazy. What do we got in here? Some more Kesar quartz. I like that. Fertilizer tier 2 I'll snag. And the rest of the stuff, I mean, I guess I'll grab everything. Break it down. I don't really need that flower in there by any means, but you know what? I'll take it. Now, is this a dead end? Is this the end of it? I'll grab the pulsar again while I'm here. I bet you some of these doors open up if I power this thing up. But again, that takes 3 pulsar, and I don't really know if it's worth it. I mean, there is absolutely a crate right there. I can see it. But I have no idea what's inside it. Oh, is that... Hold on, wait. Is that a... That's a locker. That's a vault door. I can kind of barely see it right there. You can see the handle of it right there. Probably not so good on YouTube. But there's a vault door in there. Vaults usually have a lot of really good stuff in them. Like, that's the one that could have the $5,000. It's going to take 3 pulsar. I can make pulsar. I don't know why I'm really debating this. I should absolutely open the thing. Let's see. We can break these down and get more microchip. Oh, blueprints of servers. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't need 2 of them, so we'll squirt 1 into here right now. Okay, I just need 1. But you can actually make servers, make your base look technical. 100, 500, another 100. Sweet. Okay, so that was really good. Some Blazar quartz is always really much appreciated. The rest of the stuff I don't really need. Server thing, we already have one of those, so I don't need that either. We'll grab the rocket, sure, why not? Just because I don't like making them. Some more chairs I can break down to get more smart fabric. Let's put the iron in there and grab that all out of there. And the uranium rod. Alright, good. Ooh, there's some smart fabric here. What can I... Okay, we don't need that right now. Grab that. Actually, we really don't need that. This is actually really easy to make, so even though I joke about not knowing how to make it, it's actually really easy to make, and I can make these things too because I'm mining up osmium like crazy. Is there anything else in here? I can break that thing down too. That's probably going to give me another blueprint, yeah, which I already know that. Oh, there's a circuit board, which I wouldn't mind taking with. Let's just throw a flare in there. See, this thing, let's just double check. Yeah, it's for the server, which I know how to make. I already have one of those coming with me. The rest of this stuff looks broken down. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. I think that's everything that there is for this place. Okay, well, now the question is do I want to open the main door? The reactor door. I mean, I do, but do I want to waste in air quotes, do I want to use 3 pulsar to do that? I think so. Because I know where the doors are that's going to open. There is a vault in there that could have some very good loot in it. There's a chest right there that I didn't see the first time. It's got magnetar quartz. It's got really cool stuff. All right, so let's grab that out of there. And I wouldn't mind taking some more fertilizer, so we'll leave a couple of flares and grab those. And that's good enough. All right, I know there's a circuit board in there. Hello, beautiful. I'm going to leave you there, though. All right, so I think I'm going to do it. There could be some really good loot inside of that vault. The door kind of looks broken, so hopefully it opens, because, boy, that'll be really awkward if it doesn't. But let's go home and take a big old dumparooski. All right, so first things first, let's learn the blueprints, all right? Let's learn the blueprints so that I don't have them in my inventory. Now I can build servers. What do those things take? Just a circuit board. I guess that makes sense, you know? That really does make sense. Yeet any mutagen I have away into there. Now, I have this smart fabric. I don't really have a good spot for that. Oh, I no longer have a good spot for fertilizer, so we're just going to put it in there for right now. It's not an appropriate place, but whatever. It's like my circuit boards. I have those things everywhere. I should actually have a proper place for them. I currently have 10,580 Terra tokens. If I sell 1 fat butterfly larva, I am good for making the tier 2 drones, but I'm actually getting to the point where I could almost, like, if I keep doing this, I could buy both the tier 2 lockers and the tier 2 drones. I also need to really focus on fish one of these days. That's coming. Don't you worry. All right, but first things first, let's get one of these lockers put down. Whoops, that's not in the right spot. Let's get one of these lockers put down right there. And it's going to be a smart fabric. All right, I'm just going to yeet all that into there. So if I want to make some colorful benches or whatever, it looks like now I have that option. All right, let's grab the pulsar back from there because that doesn't go in there. Put those in there. I'm getting quite a bit of different colored quartz as well, which is also really good because some of the portals take... Oh my god, that drone scared me. I was like, it's a rat! That drone scared That drone scared me. I, no joke, legitimately jumped. Jumped in my chair. Whew. It's getting late here too, so that could be part of it. But anyway, let's get over here, and we're going to take this effigy, which I don't have any room for whatsoever, and we'll put it somewhere. Put it right on top here. Perfect. There, I got an effigy on top of the locker. All right, let's dump the rest of these things, and then we'll get right back in there. And actually, first we got to build the thing to open the door, right? The fusion reactor core thing. We got to build that. Okay, and what does it take to build one of these things again? Now, it only takes one, which is good. So 3 pulsar obsidian. I'm running out of obsidian. I am running very low on obsidian. So I might want to think about mining that stuff up or trying to figure out... Oh, I might want to think about drinking some water before I die, actually, before I do anything else. There we go. I might want to think about actually getting some obsidian mining going here. I wonder how close we are to the tier 3 drones. That is kind of a good question. What does it take again? I already forgot. Osmium and pulsar. All right, so hopefully this isn't a waste, because I actually don't have enough pulsar after this to open up another portal. But I can make more. Let's make this core here, and then we'll head back into the portal, and we'll get that reactor up and running. Woohoo! Right through the portal we go. Hopefully this keeps working right. Can you imagine if I had like a power outage or something while I'm going through there and like half of me comes out? I'd be like, ah! Okay, let's get back to let's get back to the wreck. Okay, so here we are at the wreck. I went back into the vault room over here, and I grabbed a couple of little trinkets that were in there that, yeah, might be valuable a little bit later, since I have the room now in my inventory. Let's open this up, and everything's red now. Everything turned red. Now, is there anything fancy that opened up anywhere else? Now, I'm going to head back towards the bridge area, because I'm pretty sure something opened up there. But let's check upstairs real fast, see if anything's different. I don't think anything opened up. Let's heat ourselves down here. That's different. That opened up. Oh, that was the door. Okay, that's the door that we were thinking of. All right, so there's the vault. Oh, there's more lockers in here. This might have been worth it. What do we got? All right, 100 terra tokens, 500 terra tokens. Definitely good. We're taking it all. Breaking everything down. What do we got in here? 100 terra tokens again. Some uranium rods, also good. So a couple different types of fertilizer, which is handy. We'll snag everything out of here too. What do we got? We got another 100 terra tokens of bean seeds. I'm actually running low on those things. Blazar and some other stuff. Okay, we'll grab that too. Now here's the big cojones. All right, what do we got in here? Nothing. Oh, that is brutal. Okay. Oh, I can break that down. Can I look? Wait, is that the reward? Hold on. Look at how much space is in this thing. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 48. There's 48 spots in this thing. Now that's better than the lockers, I think. Let me just check. Oh, I can't really build it in here, but I think it's better than the lockers. Can I get a blueprint for breaking this down? Super alloy rod and a vault blueprint. Huh! You can build vaults now. That was the prize. I thought that was just really depressing. I opened it up and there was nothing. There's nothing inside it. I was like, wow. Okay, but now that I know that I can build a vault, valuables are probably going to go, oh my gosh, there's more. What do we got in here? Here we go. 100 terra tokens, 100 terra tokens, 100 terra tokens, 100 terra tokens, 100 terra tokens. Sweet. Awesome. And a bunch of other stuff I don't really need. But pulsar, I'll take that for sure, because I kind of blew a lot of it to get in here. Lira seed, I'll take that as well. So what do we got? Can I break these things down? No, I can't. Okay, so that was the prize in that room. Interesting. What do we got in here? Another production multiplier fuse, 100 terra tokens, 100 terra tokens. Another, it looks like, is that the world? Is that Yggdrasil? I don't know if that's Yggdrasil. I think that might be something else. It's got 1200% multiplier. Might have to check that. Obsidian, I'm going to grab that because I'm actually running low. Mutagen tier 2, sure. And I don't think we need the blueprints for anything, so I'll take the explosive powder. That was a nice little find right there. Anything else? Any other little secrets around here? Good thing I kind of took a little snoop around and saw what was going on, because I would have just left otherwise. So sweet, we found a couple more places there. Any other rooms that opened up? Any more free stuff for me? Lights came on in here. That looks crazy, though. This looks really well lit. This is awesome. Yeah, confirmed again. I do not see anybody inside there. So even though these do look like cryopods and they would have been asleep and eventually died in there, it doesn't look like anyone actually did. So we're all good. We're all good. Everything's good. No creepy dead bodies. I only found one of them in the series so far, and that was Zowden. And well, you know, Zowden Didn't make it. So, all right, it looks like that's everything for the wreck. Now, there is one door up here I want to check, and that's right here. Okay, no, that stayed closed. I thought for sure that would open up too. But apparently it did not. All right, I think that's it for this wreck. I think we've officially explored this place. Now, how much money did we end up with? 12,080. Yes! You know what that means? We can buy the Tier 2 rockets.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The Tier 2 drones, not rockets. Tier 2 drones. Sorry, I'm all flustered. I'm all excited. Back we go. So we explored everything in there. We got a ton of money. And we didn't have to sell any of our fat butterflies to get it either. So I think that was the correct choice in doing that. Now, is my rocket over there? My rocket's not over there. How long until that thing comes back? 5. Oh, it just left not too long ago. Dang it. Could have done that faster. Didn't do it faster. So it looks like you snooze, you lose. So I'll have to wait until that thing comes back. But I got some inventory to sort out in the meantime. Okay, so I have 3 pulsar quartz left to open up another portal. Again, I can make more. It's not like I'm totally SOL there. I can actually make more, so it's not the end of the world. So a couple things I got to do now that I'm back at base, though, here is, and while I'm waiting for my trade rocket to come back, is one, I have to learn this. That looks so cool. Say a vault safe, or a safe vault. All right, so that's just a super alloy rod. That's actually pretty cheap to make when you think about it, considering the fact I'm mining up super alloy, and yeah, it's really cheap. Actually, the only thing I'm not mining up is aluminum or bauxite, or really, but I mean, I could do that still. That's still a thing. I just haven't really run out of aluminum or had a need for it yet. But while I'm in here, let me just sort some of this stuff out. Let's put this away, and let's put this away, and we'll store the bacteria sample in there too. Sure, why not? All right, now, I also have this fertilizer stuff I'm going to yeet in here as well. That's completely filled up now. I got to go check something. I got to go see if this is the same tree or not as the world tree. You know, I really don't think it is. I think it's a different tree. Let's head down here to our Valley of Trees, which this is getting insanely out of hand. Somewhere in here are my machines for growing the trees. So let's just kind of get out our machete and do some bushwhacking here and try to get it. Here's one of them. All right, so this is the world tree, 800 multiplier. This thing does 1,200. This is actually better. Now, I don't really want to get rid of the world tree. This does 1,200 also, the rubberoo tree or whatever. The rubberoo tree. Rubberoo tree? Okay, here's another world tree. Okay, the Yggdrasil tree, you know? I don't know where the other machines are. I can't see where I'm walking. This one does 1,200 also, the Pruniru tree, whatever that one's called. So, yeah, I'm thinking like... Oh, here we go. Here's the Amora tree, one that I actually made. 400% multiplier. Taking that out. Let's put that one in there. Now, this tree, I don't know what this looks like. I don't know what it looks like. It looks like it also has orange leaves, too. Ooh, this one's actually worse. Let's take that out and put the 400 one back in. Now, I should have probably looked at my oxygen beforehand, but it's just ridiculous as it is already. So I don't think it really matters. I think it's just... Oh, here we go. This is what they look like. Aren't they cute? Look at the flashlight on them. Yeah, they got yellow leaves on them. But they look adorable. They're just tiny. I mean, they're tiny now, but I bet you they're going to get a little ridiculous here. Now, if I could get another... Actually, let's take these out and make sure that these apply to all of them again, because I just swapped out some seeds. But yeah, if I could get another oxygen multiplier fuse, that would make this go even nuts, more nuts. All right, let's get back to base, mainly because I'm getting rained down upon right now by hellfire. But let's get back to base and then check our oxygen stat real quick, and also check to see when our trade rocket's coming back. Okay, oxygen level currently is sitting at 249,000. Am I reading that right? No, I'm not. No, I'm way off on that one. It's 24.9 million. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, we still got 276. Power. Plants is doing good. It's hard to see anything with everything shaking around like crazy. We are very closely approaching the amphibian stage. Things are getting a little nuts. Around here, especially with all these rocks flying down on me. But alright, how close are we to getting our trade rocket back? I'd say we're pretty close. We're pretty close to getting it back. I'd say, yep, there it is. All right, sweet. It's coming back. All right, 0 seconds. That's what I like to see. Now, I have 12,266. Here, let's get the right side tan here. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Okay, so we got a lot to trade too. But first, before we do any of that stuff, big important purchase here: the Tier 2 drones. We're adding that. All right. Now, the next purchase I do after this will absolutely be the the locker, the tier 2 locker, and that's 5,000. Now, if I open up one more portal and I find another locker that has 5,000 in it, bam, we got the tier 2 drones. Or the tier 2 lockers done. Okay, another one of the vaults that has that, we're good. So I think the drones are a little bit more important right now. So let's go ahead and grab everything out of the sellables chest here that I have just sitting here, and let's load that back up. Be gone, make me more money. Thank you very much. All right, I think that's good. When that thing lands, I will have tier 2 drones. And I can make them, and they're going to be so much faster than these slowpoke drones that are just kind of petering along right now. It's going to be incredible. But that's going to have to happen next week. This has been quite a week. We went in there, all right? We did some crazy stuff this week. A lot of fun exploring. We took a risk with the 12 grand we have, and it paid off. We have 12 grand again. So we made, what, like $20-some thousand? Or we made like $16,000 in this episode? That was nuts. Well, anyway, I think it was the right call making the portal instead of just buying the drones right away. So, but I think I am going to have to explore a couple more worlds here. I'm going to have to make some more pulsar, explore a couple more worlds, make some more bank, and then hopefully next week we can buy the tier 2 lockers, and then we're really cooking. We got a vault. We can make a vault if we want. How cool is that? But alrighty, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up. So if you did enjoy, please go down and smash that like button. It would really help me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode of Planet Crafter. It's raining. Ugh, I'm glad I'm inside. All right, I will see you guys next week. Have yourself a wonderful week, and bye-bye.
Sent to a world unknown, crime untold. Planet Crafter's tale, in its secrets unfold. Barren lands stretch far, beneath the darkened sky. My task to forge life, where emptiness lies. Scarce resources is what I see. Under alien sun, where every